Hi, this is a review class for test number 1, take-home test. You already received it on Saturday. I'm going to go over a few problems similar to the ones on the test. First problem is simple problem. Total cost is 30x plus 1200. Price per unit. This is dollars per unit. That's $50. That means you're in a competitive market. The revenue is always P times X, whatever P is, 50X. The profit is always revenue minus costs, 50X minus the linear cost of 30X plus 1200. Don't forget to put the bracket here, so we distribute the negative sign. Negative 30X, negative 1200. 20X, subtracting minus 1200. That is our profit function. Break even when profit equals 0. So 20x minus 1200 equals 0. 2x is 1200 and x is 600 units. That's the break even point. Up to 600 units, we don't make any profit. Over 600 units, the company starts to make profit every unit over that. The marginal cost is the slope. Slope of CX. And that is $30 per unit, as we can see from here. That's what they call the marginal cost. And the marginal profit, what do you think that is? Marginal profit would be 20. Profit here, so the marginal profit is $20 per unit. Okay. Give you some time to write that down. I think I could use more of this board. And the next one is our fog and Goff models that everybody really hates. But they always have them on the final too. So let's just erase up here. And number 2, we are given f of x equals 5x squared minus 3x, and g of x is simply 1 plus x, I believe. Okay, x plus 1. And what do you want to find? First you want to find FOG of x. That's the general one. And this can always be written F bracket G of x. And what we have here is an embedded function. The 0 is called composition. And we always start from right to left when we do these. So I use the assembly line method. I put the x on there. Then I have to put it through the first machine, is gx equals x plus 1. Well, I'm putting x where x is, so I get the same value. So my intermediate product is x plus 1. I then take the next one, and then put it through the F machine. And that's 5x squared minus 3x. Now wherever I see x, I put x plus 1. Now if I asked you to simplify it, you would have to square this.
X plus 1.
Oh, x plus 1, right. 3x plus 1. If I ask you to simplify this, you would have to square this. And you would get 5 times x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 3x minus 3. I'll have you finish the rest of it. I probably won't ask that anyway. That's enough for an answer for this quiz. This test. I'm not going to solve everything out completely. Take too much time. 3. B. B says find FOG of 2. So 2, put it through your GX. So G of 2 is 2 plus 1. Reverse the X up at 2. So my intermediate product is 3. Now I put that through the FX machine. 5x squared minus 3x. Reverize the X up at 3. 5, 3 squared minus 3 times 3. And the answer comes out to, let's see, 15 times 5 is 45. Minus 9. What did I get here? My answers are over there. Let's see, 3 times 9, 45. Minus 9, that will be 37. So my answer is 37.
36.
45 minus 9. 45 minus 10 is 35. 45 minus 9 is 36, is correct. Oh, 37 is the answer to the next one. I was reading off here, I'm sorry. That's the problem. Okay, so GOF of 2 is same thing. But now we start with our first machine being our F machine. So now we have 5 times 2 squared minus 3 times 2. Oh, that's 50 minus 6. Correctamundo, 2 times 2 is 4. No, it's 20 minus 2 is 4. It's 20 minus 6. Gotta give me 14. 2 squared. 4, 20 minus 6. 14. Put that in my G machine. Is G of 14 is 14 plus 1 is 15. And D, the answer is FOG of 2 equal GOF of 2. And of course it isn't. This is 36. And that is not equal to 15. Unless you're doing social math. When you do social math, anything can be equal to anything.
It's equal for large values of 15.
Right. And the law of non-contradiction doesn't work. You could be a house, a ship, and a person at the same time. Some of my relatives have become ships because they did too much eating. So they were a ship and a relative at the same time. I just figured that I'd become politically incorrect. But who's ever been politically correct in my family? Okay, investment. Anybody who's been born anyway. Okay, so we have 2 possible investments. We have one at 6%. And one at 9%. How much money do I have? Dollars available. I don't know why I'm at an angle here, but I'm not doing trigonometry. I decided to write at an angle right now just for a change of pace. So I have $20,000 available. And what do I want to earn? I want to earn in the first year 1580, I believe, is what did I put down here? 1580. So what I want to find, how much money to put in each investment, assuming that I'm going to use up all my money. So I'm going to use up to 20,000. So I have to do a let statement. Let X equal the dollars invested at 6%, and Y equals the dollars invested, not inested. I don't know what inested means. Probably somewhere within a nest. Invested at 9%. And I may be going a little fast, but this is a YouTube video. You can run it back anytime you want. I have a lot to get through if I want to give you a good review. So, first equation, x plus y equals how much money I want to spend. When I add up the $2, I want to have spent all the $20,000 available. Then I have, what do I have? Well, I want to know how much money I'm going to earn. So it's going to be 0.06x plus 0.09y, and I want to earn 1580. So now I have a system of equations. I'm always losing my eraser. They always said I had an erasable personality. Or was that irascible?
Irascible.
I knew what it was. I have humor in the jugular vein today. It's actually a jocular vein. It was Mad Magazine. Okay, so let's solve this. So the first thing is solve 1 for, let's do x, since that's what I did here. Well, that's going to equal 20,000 minus y. Second step, substitute in equation 2. So, 0.06, 20,000 minus y plus 0.09y equals 1580. Okay, I have to get my other pad where I have the answers here. I don't want to do this. Some of the answers are on the pad, some of the answers are on the paper, and some of the answers are still in my head. Okay, number 3. Trois is the French word for 3. Okay, number 3, let's see. I have that, so it's going to be 200 minus 200. No, 6 times 12 is 120. 120 minus 0.06y plus 0.09y equals 1580.
Is that 120 or 1200?
I don't know what that is.
1200.
That is 1200.
There you go.
I just did it in my head. So it's 1200, not 120. That's too much, too little. Okay, so it's 1200 plus 0.03y equals 1582. Bring this guy over here. 0.03y equals, let's see what we get here. 0.03y equals 360, right?
382.
382. Oh, you know what? I changed that. It was, this is an 80.
Oh.
But in my thing, it was a 60.
Okay.
That's what happens when you change these things on the fly. Okay, so it's 382.
Or 380.
Or 380, because now we have 80. And y is 380 divided by 0.03. And I didn't do that. So let me get my calculator. 380 divided by 0.03. Wow, that's a lot. 12666. Well, let's call it 7. So we have y. Let's find x. We know x is 20,000 minus 12667.
We're coming up to 15 minutes.
Y. Okay. So y is 20,000. No, that was x, right? Yeah, x. X is 20,000. So x is going to be This is the last one, then we can go.
Yeah.
20,000 minus 1, 2, 2, 5. No, you're not. You know, it is my my tiles don't say anything. All the numbers are gone.
Oh, is this the calculator where all the numbers
Yeah.
are gone? The buttons are just, yeah. You have to memorize the keypad.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. We got X and Y. That's the answer. And we'll be back momentarily.